Do you feel the vibes?
Hey everyone, I'm finally getting around to actually doing a makeup tutorial. I've been saying I'm going to do it for the past months. It's just been so much going on, wedding planning, everything. It's just crazy. I'm going to show you the one that I just got. This is the Second Nature one. Yes, I love it. I love it. So beautiful. Like, look at those colors. Oh, so beautiful. The camera might not do it justice, but trust me, they are so pretty. I can't wait to use this thing. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and jump into it with my primer, which I got from Fenty. I don't know if you can see it. This is actually pretty good. I have really big pores, like, they're very obnoxious. I don't understand why. But this actually works pretty good. It minimizes my pores when I put on my foundation, and I really like it. It's very lightweight. Now, some people just rub their primer in with their hands, but I don't like to because I feel like it's just really greasy after, and I don't want it to be. I want it to stay matte, so I'm going to rub it in with this little sort of angled flat brush. Alright, so I'll let that go ahead and dry a little bit. Close up them pores, girl. Close up them pores. I can be very animated. Like, very animated. Trust me. Alright. Once it's dried a little bit, I'm going to go ahead and with my color corrector. I know a lot of people probably use this. The only thing I hate about this is it's not a matte finish. So I don't use much of it. So I'm going to use this little bitty blender. It's super cute. Anyway, so I'm good. I'm going to go ahead and shake up my foundation. Of course, you know I got that Fenty. Like, honestly, it's a really, really good product. And I'm not saying it because everybody else is saying it. With me, it is so hard to find the perfect complexion and foundation for my skin. It's really annoying, but once she came out with this, I was like super pumped. I immediately went into Sephora, found my foundation, took it to the counter, checked that bitch out. Checked it out, because y'all, when you find a good foundation with my kind of skin complexion, it is honestly godsend. Godsend. I like to just drip foundation straight onto my face. At first, I'm going to just use this small little foundation brush I got. It's literally so little. Look how little it is. So cute, but it blends out my foundation so well. And then I'm going to go ahead and complete it with this e.l.f. brush. It's very soft, very good brush. that, I'm going to go ahead and go with my concealer, which my concealer I'm using the CoverGirl Ready Set Gorgeous. Ready Set Gorgeous, guys. I don't know if y'all can see that. If y'all can't see it, oh well. I'm just going to go under my eyelids right here. Alright, so then I'm going to go ahead and blend it out. I've wet my beauty blender already, so it's ready to go. I'm going to go ahead and just start tapping that out and blending it. Alright, so once that is done, I'm going to go ahead in with my setting powder. It is a CoverGirl setting powder. It's called the Professional Setting Powder. That's what it looks like. You can find it at any local Walmart, honestly, for like $5. It's not expensive, and it's a really good setting powder. Like, right, so instead of going in with that same beauty blender I use, since it's wet, I'm going to go in with the one that I use for the color corrector, because it is a dry one. I'm going to go ahead and set the spots I put the concealer. And I'm going to go ahead and let that set. While I let that set, I'm going to go ahead and do my brows. Yay! Everyone loves doing the brows. Anyone who tells you otherwise is a lie. I mean, I love when my brows turn out great, don't get me wrong. But, like, when one is better than the other, that's a pain. It's a serious pain. So, I'm going to go ahead and go in with my Milani. You can't even see that Milani. I don't know if y'all can see that. So now, once I've done that, I like to take the brush and just lightly brush it through right here. And just do this. Anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and close that up. And I'm going to use this brush right here. And I'm going to go ahead and start dusting off this setting powder. I actually just put my regular concealer on this one. I think I like it better. Go ahead and put a dab of that one on there. I just used my regular concealer on that one. And I liked it, so I'm going to use it again on this one. I'm going to go ahead and go in with this blending eyeshadow brush. I'm going to pick more of like a brown. Meets in the middle with like a brown and a... I'm going to go ahead and go with this one. Right there. And I'm just going to go ahead and start blending. I like to go from the outer corner to the inner corner for this blending, because this is just going to be the base color pretty much. That's all it is. And it's going to help blend out the rest of the colors that I'm using, because I am using a little bit of red, yeah. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to use that same brush. I'm going to go ahead and go in with, this red right here. It is bright than a mug, but stepping out of my comfort zone on this one. Just enough to bring out that red color. I could bring a little more red into it, y'all. Now, I'm going to go ahead and go in with this one. This brush, it is a Morphe brush. Morphe on Morphe, y'all. I'm going to go in with that brown that I did have into the corner area. And up a little more into there. Just enough to blend it out. Yep. There we go. This is also a Morphe brush too that I use for the concealer. Now I'm going to use a creamier concealer, and I'm going to go in to the lid. Let my dog out because she was going to start tripping. So now that I've got that done, I'm going to go ahead and I want it to be a bright color in here, so I decided to go with the Pure. I think it's called Pure. Let me see. Yeah, it's called Pure. It's so pretty though. This one right here, it is a shimmery kind. I don't know if you can see that. I'm going to go in with that. Woo! I like it, but it's not blending. It looks more like it's just a concealer, so I might use that bronze a little more. Yeah, put a little bit of the bronze in there. I think the bronze blends it out pretty well though. Now I'm going to go ahead and go in with the eyeliner. I'm using this cat eyeliner from Walgreens for like $3. And this is what it looks like. Let me take it out. Alright, so that's done. Now I'm going to go ahead and use my eyelash curler. Go ahead and curl those babies. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Continue to blend out this part. Alright, so now that that is done, just gonna brush my hair out a little bit. Oh, alright. Now I'm done with that contouring. For my highlighting, I'm going to use the Carly Babble. And I'm going to use this bronze highlighter. Since I did use a little bronze in the eyeshadow, I'm going to use the bronze highlighter. And I'm going to use this little brush. When I put my highlighter on, I usually smile so I get the points of the cheekbone. And I just go into my nose, the tip of my nose right here, and highlight that. After I've done that, I'm going to go ahead and go in with this brush right here into that highlight. And I'm going to go on to that brow area that I was saying I was going to use it for. So, now I've done everything. I've done my eyeshadow, my highlighting, my eyelashes, my eyebrows, everything is done. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and spray this setting spray. It's a hard candy. It was super cheap. Let me see if you can see. It was super cheap, like one of the cheapest ones I've seen, and it works really well for me. I have no problem with it. Some people may want to go to Smashbox and get that, or go to Sephora and get whatever kind they like, but I honestly don't mind this kind. I think it works pretty well for me, so I'm going to go ahead and use it. So here is the finishing product. I decided to go with a vampy kind of lip, but I absolutely love this lip stuff, so I use it all the time. So I hope you like. Please subscribe and share this video if you did, and come back for another video when it comes time, and I hope you liked it.